Welcome today, folks. This is your boy Ferris Salon here, and I want to talk to you guys about the importance of putting yourself in position to win. Now, I'm sitting here standing in a company that is about to not revolutionize anything, but they're about to really put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets. Um, there's other companies out there that do this training, but none that will have the precise infrastructure and backing like we did. The importance of infrastructure is very important. The importance of putting yourself in position to win is very important. Um, I'll give you an example, and I want to just give you a couple examples of people who put themselves in position um, to win and to create their own biosphere, so to say, money biosphere and success biosphere, so to say, to where they can go into anything and start a brand within minutes and have everything up and running. One being the owner of the company Epic, David McCovey. Um, he looked over at another couple companies and saw what they were doing, and chopped it up, went to his legal department and went through, because you got to go through law, the legal parts of it. I'm not going to say I know what all he went through, but you go through the legal aspect of it. Then you go through, the plan, the profit, and just putting it together, because he had the infrastructure already ready and the financial backing already ready to do something of this nature. Is because, and then the reason that is because he put himself in position to do that long ago. Being, an affiliate, we got another guy in another company. He started off with coffee. He started off with coffee, and with a coffee company. Now he's running his own travel business. This is somebody else. But I also want to talk to you guys about, somebody that we all know, a lot of us know, what I call him, we know him as Master P, and it's Percy Miller. The guy himself put himself in position. If you ever watched the No Limit Chronicles and to see what really went down and how No Limit Records really came about, then you would be amazed, you know what I'm saying, about how this guy who put himself in a position to win, against a lot of odds, and came out, a winner. And the reason why I came off and I started thinking about him is because a lot of people, when he started his new brand, he's putting his face on a lot of his brands, from the Rap Snacks to the ghetto ramen noodles or whatever he has out. I may be on the court. I'm not saying that to underline. They say they're pretty good. To his new rice brand. So I'll go through it. Go through some of the things he has right now. And the reason why he's able to do these things is because he created, the infrastructure for his, brand. Because before this, he had, a lot of different businesses. He was, rapping, but he decided to, take some time and start to do other things with himself and create an infrastructure and a money biosphere, because he knew that someday that the rapping was not going to always, pay the bills, so to say. So he branched out and started doing clothes. Because remember, back in the day, in there like 99, 2000, and you went to a store, you can, find P. Miller clothing on the store, on hangers and in stores and in retail marts, retail shops. And what he did was he used the money that he made from his record sales, which again, he positioned himself, because if you learn what he did, I mean, from selling drugs to moving to to the Bay Area, to living in the back of his store while having his baby and his wife there, starting a record label, and then going through the ins and outs and selling his records out of the trunk, to being one of the most influential men of his time, then you understand. And I watched people clown him for having his infrastructure, basically being able to create a rice brand, off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Being able to take a brand, something that, you know, he was familiar with, take something that, you know, most people, because I guess you know, you've heard in the news that, okay, stop saying I guess you've heard in the news that the brands that sell rice like Uncle Ben's and Aunt Jemima, they're taking the faces off of the brand, taking the black faces off the brand because it, quote unquote, is no longer acceptable. Before, when I was a child, Aunt Jemima had, you know, she stayed, you know, one of the mammy looking individuals. She had the, you know, she had the tie, she had the head scarf on her head. And in like 1989, 1990, she, you know, they turned around and gave her a perm and gave her an updated look. But still, nobody from our neck of the woods owned that business. Nobody from our neck of the woods, like being black, I would say, nobody African American owned those businesses. Those businesses were owned by other races, and they sold products using our faces. So what he did was create, you know, what he realized is what Pete always does is realize that they're creating a space. And once you see opportunity in the space being created, you have to run through that and take that opportunity. And he was only able to do that because he put himself in position to win, to be able to do whatever he wanted to do. And that's one thing I want to kind of impress upon you guys. When you put yourself in position to win, and you put yourself in position to be epic, then you will have a chance to really, you know, change the direction of the way, you know, your life is going. And I didn't really want to take up a bunch of your time, but all I really wanted to impress upon to you guys is to watch that No Limit Chronicles. You get a little bit inspired like I did, and think about the things that you really want to do in your life. It may not be always MLM. You may have a heart and tug product that you want to create. You may want to, you know, create a product, a food brand, or you may want to be the financial backer for a food brand to have enough money for your family members to come to you, for you to be the banker. And you saying, well, here, I'm gonna help you with this. We're gonna get, you know, our legal team together and put something together, and not just talk about doing it. And not saying just we need a fire, you know, a fire roll recipe she may have, or your mama may make some awesome dressing like my mama does. She has some awesome dressing. I promise you, if we were able to box this up, you would always, because people always, you know, always come to her, almost always come to her for her dressing. So it's, you know, but it's here's the deal. We're not in position, you know, to go to anybody. We'd have to go ask somebody else to do that. And that's, you know, we're gonna have to go, you know, go to someone else to do that. And what I'm coming to you as, you know, from mindset of just not just Wall Street, but, you know, Black Wall Street as well. Because if you learn to cycle your dollars between your family members and learn how to create that dollar and create that dollar between the people that you know around you and start building out, then there's no need to, you know, have to go and complain, or, you know, complain about somebody not doing something for you, or not, you know, somebody not providing you with a door when you know, you can create the door. You know, you can create the door and then open it up. James Brown tripped me out, regardless of what they talk about, even though he, you know, probably ended up dying a little, you know, dying an awful death, you know, dying a weird death back in 2003 during that time. But either way it goes, you watch the movie, he said that, you know, a lot of people told him that when he was getting ready to start doing his concerts, because of, you know, because doing his concerts and taking over the gate and everything like that, that it had never been done before. And the world is full of people that have been told that it's never been done before. And just because it's never been done before, it doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. So I know it's been a little bit of a ramble. Thank you for hanging with me for as long as you did. But I want to push to you guys. Just put yourself in position, man. Put yourself in position to win with this company. Put yourself in a position to be epic and to, you know, take control of your life. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people from around this globe that are just going to be soaking up these commissions while you're sitting thinking, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that, man. I've seen so much stuff, man, and it's been a lot of companies with the wrong infrastructure. But I tell you like this right now, put yourself in position again, and that's all I wanted to say. So with that being said, I want to remind you guys to be blessed, not stressed. Always be motivated by success, and I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. And if not, I hope to see you at the bank, because I put myself in position to win with this, and I want you to put yourself in position as well. So if you're looking at this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, click that link below, sign up to be on my team, and I will again see you on the side of success. Peace.